My name is Fernando Pericin. I'm very honored to be here presenting this work together with my friend Lynn Carone.
Hello, nice to meet everybody.
Our work is a video called Paradise is for Everyone. Paradise is for Everyone is a film produced by Lynn Carone and me as a result of the combination of 3 previous projects in dialogue, derived from the research of both of us, and that contemplate themes like bodies, territories, and urban occupations. The first video is called Its Many Layers by Lynn Carone and her friend Sueli Vital. The second video is called The Contemporary Gay, and it's by me. The third video is called Transflight by Lynn Carone and me.
The first work is a video performance called Its Many Layers by me and Sueli Vital, and it was born from the observation of a place in the weirdness caused by it. We used a specific place to perform the work with focus on races. The physical territory was a stimulus for reflections about structural races and the search for reparation concerning taking an anti-racist position. For the video performance, the concept of site specificity was considered, thought as site-oriented, in which, according to Myung-Won, 1977, the work would not be only a noun object, but a verb process, provoking the critical acuity, not only physical and phenomenological of the spectator, but also to the ideological conditions of this experience. In this case, the observation of the specificity of the name of the restaurant, Senzala, located in an upper middle class neighborhood of São Paulo, Brazil. We have here a frame from the video, and in the other side, an image from Debré, the artist, of a scene in a market, Valongos Street. Well, the Senzala means slave quarters. It's a place where these enslaved lived during the period of slavery in Brazil, and where they suffer several abuses. As a white artist, I could see my place of economic, social, and political privilege that I occupy, and all the ethical, aesthetic, and affective values that this position of power defines in society and corroborates the maintenance of structural racism. To have an anti-racist attitude, it's necessary to be aware of my place and fight for change. Here we have 2 images of Debré, representing common scenes from slavery period in Brazil.
Okay, now the second work is called The Contemporary Gay by me. And it was born from the indignation of the attacks on people deviating from the gender and sexuality standard in recent years. And I was supported by reflections on the text, What is the Contemporary? By Giorgio Agamben. According to the Gay Group of Bahia, Brazil report, 174 gay men were victims of violent death in Brazil in 2019. In times of pandemic, claiming my right for protest, I used the empty streets as a base and my body as a support to perform a solitary performance, to express my indignation and provoke reflections about the decisions and statements made by the current government about the LGBTQIA+ population. Some references used in the video are the Saint Sebastian, which is a gay icon, the snake, that changes its skin, representing the many times one has to decide to go out of the closet as a gay man in our society, and the fire and sound of bullets that represent all the violence against gay men.
In 2021, we promoted the continuation of a work started in 2019, when we met, interviewed, and photographed a transsexual woman, Tuliani, in her workplace, resulting in the video Transfly, which provokes reflections about our research, such as the place and its specificities, prejudice, oppression, reunions, and reconnections.
About 2 years later, in March of 2021, in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, Brazil had more than 300,000 dead. Back at the place where we met Tuliani, we recorded a transformed scenario. The place, once busy, had closed stores and no sex workers in the streets. We wondered where has she been and how she would be making her living, as she certainly wasn't working on that deserted street. We decided to get back in touch and rediscover the inspiring muse of our previous work. The meeting was only possible mediated by mobile devices, as due to the pandemic, she was at her mother's house in the state of Ceará, in the northeast of Brazil, working online in a sex-specialized website.
Reflection on the three works provide a remeeting between us and our poetics and resulted in the experimental video Paradises for Everyone as a form of expression and elaboration of visual thought, which includes the experience in the city territories, the specificities of the places, as questioning propellants, the personal positions in micropolitics assumed as a life posture and personal transformation, rethinking the ways of relationship.
The records revisited as archives allowed rereadings in collages and images and sound overlays, placing the three productions in a scenario that transits between reality and nightmare, giving continuity to the discussions of the work in progress. Priscila Arantes helps us understand this path when she says that, quote, "The contemporary artwork is, in effect, an archive in a very particular sense, an archive work, open to countless developments, readings, and multiple narratives." Thank you for your attention. I hope you liked our presentation.
Thank you very much. Any doubt, we are here, and it will be very nice for us to respond to any question.